question, but some criticism about the movie. I'm very happy that the movie is being shown because some Filipino historians, especially some nationalists, do not want us to know about the war because it will put Japan and some Filipino politicians in a bad light. But that war destroyed our economy. And this movie does not show, for example, that the destruction of our port system. The Manila port system was the most modern in the Far East at the time. And it also did not show the destruction of our mass transport system. Nor did it mention the fact that the Japanese destroyed Manila's number one source of electric power. And I criticized the showing of Yamashita there because Yamashita was not guilty of the crime. In fact, the 13 American correspondents covering the trial made their own pronounced Yamashita not guilty. Then there's also another glaring error. It says that Quirino pardoned the Japanese war criminals, which is correct, but the more important part was that Rojas pardoned Filipino collaborators. And regarding the conscription of Japanese, it's not because of Laurel said no, that Filipinos were not conscripted in the Filipino army. It's because the Japanese know that Filipinos were loyal to Americans, and these Filipinos, when given their arms, returned their guns to the Japanese. In fact, Filipino in the constabulary were deserting in mass. So I think that should be emphasized. And I think there's some what you may call soft pedaling in some part. Like it was not mentioned, the mass rapes of 400 Filipinas in Bayview Hotel was not mentioned. It's not mentioned that the Japanese trained Filipino youngsters to start fires, for which they are paid 300 pesos for each fire started. Should another film be made, may I suggest that our economic infrastructure that was destroyed during the Battle of Manila be emphasized. Otherwise, we will not realize what really happened in Manila. Take the case of, I know of an example, for example, that we have a historian here in Ateneo saying that it was the Americans that destroyed Intramuros. And during the case of the Comfort Girls, one of the Filipinos said there's no evidence without qualification. Now, I am a historian. I know how much our distorted history have created our political problems. We do not realize the beauties of our past because the past is not being addressed properly. How many knows that Manila, before the war, was a beautiful city? How many know of the fact that the Philippines during as far as the Spanish time was the leading music country in the Philippines? So the film, I'm very glad that it was shown, but it did not show much more of what we lost, our industrial infrastructure. I'll give you an example.
Sir, can I interrupt? Can you please conclude your comment?
Okay. I think the film, while good, I'm very happy to assume because many people don't want us to know that, but it's incomplete. It did not go far enough.
Thank you.
I was born after the war. I just realized that these things happened recently because of my association with a son of a commander of the Navy, the person of Peter Parsons. Yes, I would like to thank you for all your comments. I would like you to know that there were lots of cases. One student said during the open forum, okay, napanood na namin yan. Natapos nakita na namin, my grandfather died during the war. But what's in it for me? Ano para sa akin, he said. You know, that really shocked me in a sense. But one lady, a member of the Memorare, answered. He said, okay, young man, we cannot live with bread.